Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. A few days ago, I posted a video about how to pick up spear from the ground. Please watch that video first. Like how to pick up spear. So we don't have to bend the bike. We just go like this. Okay? The practice, huh? 1, 2, 3. Okay, again, huh? So 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's worth mentioning that when I record these type of videos, it is usually during my teaching. For example, if I'm teaching a student and I suddenly realize that a certain technique could be shared with everyone, I immediately put my phone on the stand, record it, and then do some simple editing afterwards, such as adding subtitles or adjusting the brightness. Then I upload it right away. So many of my videos appear a bit rough. The video mentioned above is one such example. After the video was posted, I received many positive and encouraging comments from viewers, which made me very happy. But one or two visitors on my Facebook channel made different remarks. For instance, someone said, quote, "Why would I want to disrespect my weapon like that? I mean, I spent hours to make the spear, filled off rough spot under the shaft, attached the spearhead and the tassel, even made a nice handle to it. Why would I throw it on the ground like that and then kick it with my foot to pick it up? Didn't your uncle teach you to be more careful with your things?" End quote. His comment highlighted two issues. First, he believed that I did not show respect for martial art weapons. Second, he rudely said, "Didn't your uncle teach you to be more careful with your things?" Regarding the first one, this reflects his own misunderstanding of martial art weapons. As for the second comments, it simply shows a lack of manners. That doesn't matter. I'm used to encountering all kinds of personalities online, so it's not worth responding to. However, his first point reveals a common misunderstanding many people have about martial art weapons. So I feel it's worthwhile to share my thought with our community members. First, let me talk about the origin of the spear picking technique shown in the video. When I was a kid and learning martial art from my grandfather, he told me, back when we escorted the caravans, if the spear fell to the ground, you were not allowed to bend down to pick it up. Doing so was dangerous. When you bend down, that's exactly the moment your opponent would attack. So we usually use the foot to flip the spear up and catch it. So my grandfather had me practice this technique from a very young age. Even though I no longer practice it regularly today, I can still use it skillfully. That's the result of childhood training. In normal circumstances, no one would casually throw a spear on the ground. We usually place it on a weapon rack. But why don't we lean a spear against a tree or a wall for a long period? Because if the air is humid, storing a spear that way can cause the shaft to bend. Therefore, the safest long-term storage methods are either laying it flat or storing it vertically. Both ways help prevent the shaft from deforming. Moreover, all practitioners of traditional martial arts avoid carelessly damaging weapons. But we also must not develop a sense of worship toward them. Weapons are tools for training martial art skills. What we pursue is the skill produced through weapon practice, not the weapon itself. To joke a bit, no matter how many bows you make to a weapon or how often you kowtow to it, if your training method is wrong, your weapon is truly wasted. Blindly worshipping the weapon while claiming to respect or protect it is truly laughable. Of course, how you treat an ordinary martial art weapon is your personal choice. But criticizing others in public for how they handle their weapons, especially doing so in an impolite manner, shows a lack of basic respect one should have for others. If you can respect your spear, why can't you respect others who practice with a spear? Also, if a weapon has a special significance, such as being a cultural relic or having symbolic meaning, that's a different matter. But the spear I use in the video is just an ordinary practice weapon. There's nothing special about it, and certainly nothing worth of worship. This reflects the traditional Chinese cultural attitude toward martial art weapons. What we value is skill, not ritualistic or symbolized veneration of the weapon. In other words, weapon fetish should not be encouraged in our community. These are my thoughts on the attitude toward martial art weapons with respect to those two comments, and I'd like to share them with everyone. Thank you for watching and enjoy your casual, but more importantly, real spear practice.